What is up, everybody? We are live and we are on our way to the Seth Rich crime scene. And I got to tell you, pretty well lit, heavily policed. So far, we've been here about 5 minutes and I've seen 3 different police cars. And right before I went live was a police van, also a police officer on a bicycle, which, if this area is as criminally active as has been claimed, well, I suppose that that's a good thing. So, just so people can see, apparently, this is where the crime took place, right here.
We're gonna go across the street to the non-residential spot.
Probably a smart idea, in case the police, that I assume will come talk to us, do come and talk to us. But well into the night, folks and people, we still care. And obviously this is a unique opportunity to kind of share this with you guys. Hopefully you caught the actions, you caught the vigil tonight. Obviously we were discussing the first day of the extradition hearing, the defense and the witnesses that they're going to call. And right now we're trying to set up a little vigil here for the man that all the evidence points to is responsible for those quote-unquote leaks.
Maybe lose 2 of those, top and bottom. Spread them out a little bit so we can make sure that we have.
I think she already did. Make sure we have plenty.
Oh. So guys, tell me in the comments, what do you think? Was there any coverage at all in the mainstream media that was positive towards Julian Assange today that surprised you? Was there ever any coverage in the alternative media about Julian Assange today that surprised you? Obviously, these guys got a plan. We'll see how good it is. Hopefully you'll stick it out with me as we are on the streets of DC. And this is the crime scene. Right across the street is supposedly where Seth Rich was the victim of a burglary that never took place. You see, supposedly it was a robbery, right? There was nothing nefarious about it. And I got to tell you, pretty well-knit neighborhood. I don't know, what the crime's like here. Seems like a lot of police. Seen plenty of them. We're here on a Monday night, almost midnight, 11:30. And the action for Assange crew, they're not stopping. Thumbs this video up if you like real action. How you doing, Nancy Drew? And let me give a big shout out again to everybody who joined the action for Assange crew out there. Drufus, it was great to meet you. I'm sorry I was a little intense, but when you get me going in that mode, I got to admit I am kind of intense. Have a beer with me. I'm not. Or I can be, I guess. That's kind of what makes me me. But Erica, Jill, all the way out there in New York City. But it shows it doesn't matter where you're located. You can take action anywhere. And we're going to continue to do this. And hopefully you're going to see it start to take to fruition. But, it's activism that's even small like this that can have an impact. Because people see this video and they say, all right, now I can put a place to where this crime actually happened. You know what it likens me to? Remember back in the 90s when the big craze was gangster films and, ghetto films and things of that nature where, every corner on Compton was dangerous. But then, Michael Moore walked through it in his film. Well, I got to tell you, I don't feel threatened here. I've been in a lot worse areas than right here. So, the question is, has the establishment been honest with us? And the answer is, well, they haven't been honest with us on a lot of other things, have they? So why do you trust known liars? I don't. And I'm going to continue not to. Love from Australia. R.I.P. Philip Haney didn't kill himself. He was a hero. And for those that don't know who Philip Haney is, he is the most recent quote-unquote whistleblower who worked for Homeland Security to end up with a bullet in his head. And he was found, I think, 2 days ago. And he was somebody who had basically put 60 different organizations into a database via Homeland Security that he felt were connected to terrorism. And somehow, he said it was a bad neighborhood. Doesn't look so bad to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, and he came back, and all of those organizations were just gone and taken out of that database. And he dared to stand up to the system, and this is Obama era. And this is, people he named
Oh, we're not doing it
specifically like Hillary Clinton, right?
up at a block.
And what happens? Well, must have killed himself. That's the story. Seth must have just got robbed, And I'm not accusing anybody of anything, of that nature, like who killed him. I understand it was Obama era, and everybody loves to talk about that Clinton body count. They just can't get enough. Janet Napolitano, did Janet Napolitano talk about Seth Rich or Julian Assange today by chance? Is that what you're telling me? Thumbs this video up, guys. I know I'm kind of calm, but it's nighttime and I'm not trying to wake the neighbors up. And maybe you can kind of see what's happening here and where it's going. But again, taking action is important, period. It matters. Because, like I've said before, when you don't take action, your speech is stifled, your freedom is stifled, you can't make informed decisions, you're lied to, you're manipulated, you have the ability to have less and less and less for yourself. Oh. Charles Belenzig says, wish I was there. Hey, I wish you were here too, brother. Remember, you don't have to be here to take action. You don't need to be in D.C. or a big city. You can take action in your own community.
Decentralized activism.
Decentralized activism, that's what we got right here.
Lower your voice.
So we got a couple people walking through. They'll probably be like, oh, let's see what's going on here. Oh. So folks, again, Kim.com is tweeting out a bunch of stuff about Assange. And Jen Napolitano was the head of DHS at the time of Phil Haney was there. Okay, sorry. I forgot about Janet Napolitano. She's long dead, isn't she? No, Janet Napolitano's not dead. Why am I thinking? I'm thinking about Janet Reno. Janet Napolitano's not dead. Jeez. Oh, I love your bodies on the ground, making a memorial. Yeah, no, again, people on the ground doing things, making a difference, and anybody can do this. This just takes effort. Are they burning through? It is windy a little bit.
That'll help too. Okay.
Oh, we're trying, guys. We're trying on a budget. And, now's a really good time. Again, we're at the site of the Seth Rich murder. For those wondering where we are, this is it. It's actually, I'm going to cross the street here, away from those guys. We just went away from the residential area. But this is it, man. This is the corner that it all took place. Where the world began to change yet again. Where freedom of speech began to be stifled without us knowing it. Because somebody made the decision that he was going to leak information that showed how corrupt the system was. How Bernie Sanders had been cheated. Emails that showed that John Podesta and his brother were into some really bizarre things. And concerned about serial pedophile Dennis Hassert for some reason. It's weird. Weird they do that. Without that email, would we know that John Podesta enjoys going to parties on a farm where children are used in heated pools for entertainment? Probably not. Probably not. And to spin it and act like this is some kind of a Russian operation, that's not what this was. That's not what this was. Oh, so thumbs up the video, guys. Make sure that you are subscribed. And they're trying to get it done. We'll see what happens. They're going pretty good. Tomorrow, I'm going to go head outside of the Roger Stone hearing. That's going to be the start of my day. I know that very, very early on, Christy and others will be joining Lee Stranahan on Fault Lines, which is obviously RT. But if you don't follow Lee Stranahan, go do so on Twitter. You'll be able to watch that on Periscope. I'm going to be retweeting it out there. God bless you, Jason Archer. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So we're almost there.
Yeah, it's windy, by the way.
I know.
You know what? Here, just light me one candle.
They have an extra.
It is so windy.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, I want to just say this. Steve, he's taking action. He's taking action. You don't only do these slow news days, you know, a very not only intelligent channel but pretty fast growing too. I mean, you're starting to get your niche, which is awesome, and I mean you deserve it, and you certainly have some of the best guests out there that nobody else is talking to, and
Which, by the way, look for Jared back on the show soon to talk about the DNC fraud lawsuit going to the Supreme Court.
excellent. Yeah, I mean, what was the one that I really I liked that I recently saw? Jesus, you're getting so many people. It's killing me here, Steve. I'm trying to think like the last guest that I watched on, and I was like, oh, I want to talk about you being attacked by the mainstream media. That's what I wanted to talk about. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're fine, Dak. Get in there. Steve has the honor of being attacked by the Daily Caller, I believe.
Daily Beast.
Daily Beast.
Yeah.
Which is, you know,
And Tim Pool.
and Tim Pool attacked you on that, which is so ridiculous. Because you dare to question the bootlicker, Pete Buttigieg.
Tim Pool literally said, looked right into the camera and said, "The Daily Beast to the rescue."
The Daily Beast to the rescue.
Yeah,
Lovely.
with no trace of irony whatsoever.
No,
Meant
he
that
believed
shit.
it. I totally believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Fascinating.
Fascinating indeed. I'll tell you what, they're trying. They're trying, guys.
Can I see a lighter from someone who isn't lighting the camera?
I have a lighter.
They're always loose. Aren't they? Not, why aren't they?
We're gonna try and give you a
There you
windbreak
go.
here too.
It's hard, you guys. Look at my entire row that I quit.
Well, guys, I can tell you right now, there's no way they're gonna get them all lit. But that's
An
okay,
entire row.
guys.
Birthday candle.
High LED candles.
Yes, and again, right behind me, guys, that's the scene of the crime. So you tell me, is this a safe neighborhood or is this a crime-ridden, non-well-lit neighborhood where somebody didn't get robbed and killed?
There's a camera. There's lots of cameras.
Yeah. Love you. Love you guys. Action for Assange loves you guys. We'll see you later.